All right, James and Justin here, your favorite spiritual analysts and all things culturally relevant. And this year there is an election race going on in the States. And hey, you know what? Politics is spiritual. One of the things we say around here, because it is. And I ran across this video, and I'm not going to lie, I got triggered by it. Even though I'm not even American, just reminding me of some of the crazy dumb things that go on here in Canada. But anyway, this person, Nikki Haley, is running for the Republican presidency. She's not going to make it. Donald Trump's going to be the front runner, I think, right. Unless they put him in cuffs and take him away. Right. But anyway, she was running for the presidency, or she is, Nikki Haley, and she said this thing on the news about the retirement age in the States, and it just there's so much to pull out of it, so we're going to take a look at it.
Seriously, trigger warning. Yeah. This might trigger some people, but stay calm, don't panic.
Yeah, so it's a quick little clip, we'll watch it, and then we'll talk about it.
The third rail that nobody wants to touch is the entitlement, Social Security, Medicare. How would you manage the entitlements to try to start getting our arms around soaring debt?
Well, you've got multiple candidates on that stage that said they wouldn't touch entitlements, including Trump. And any candidate that says they're not going to touch entitlements means that they're basically going to go into office and then leave America bankrupt. Social Security is going to go bankrupt in 10 years. Medicare is going to go bankrupt in 8. So the way we deal with it is we don't touch anyone's retirement or anyone who's been promised in, but we go to people like my kids in their 20s when they're coming into the system, and we say the rules have changed. We change retirement age to reflect life expectancy. Instead of cost of living increases, we do it based on inflation. We limit the benefits on the wealthy, and we expand Medicare Advantage plans.
What's the right age there then, Ambassador?
Well, I think we have to do the numbers. We've got to figure out what it is. But what we do know is 65 is way too low, and we need to increase that. We need to do it according to life expectancy.
So what do you think? Is the retirement age too low, 65? No, we're going to make it work till you're 80. Your entire life. I was everything that she said in there was we, as the government, we've gotten into massive debt. We haven't spent the money properly, so you're all going to have to suffer for it. And then they always throw in that we'll tax the rich, which never happens because we all know how the laws work, and that the rich can, don't have to pay taxes because they can put their money in offshore accounts. So this stuff drives me crazy. But I feel more and more people are waking up to it. I don't like your system. Whatever the system is that we're all a part of, I can't stand it. The capitalist system.
Well, on the surface, there's a lot, on the surface level, let me just identify some of the things, because I'm a little bit backwards in the sense that little things make me fly off the handle, and big things that everybody agrees on and are logically upset about, I'm oddly serene about. But let me try to identify some things. One thing is that she said that for the people that are oftentimes criticized, the boomer generation, it's they're fine, they're secure. But to all the people that probably have a spirit of rebellion and
the
unrest, don't worry, you're going to work later than everyone because you get to live longer. It's a good thing. I identify that thing that would send people flying off the handle, and I could suggest be like me and just not be so social, so you don't give it you're going to have to put me in you're going to have to arrest me to make me work that late. And by the way, if we're at that point in the world, everything sucks anyway, and I'll be the same court jester there as I am in real life.
It's read the room, lady, man. You I don't know.
Yeah.
You do not know who you're talking to. We already can't get the 20-year-olds to contribute, and your plan to get them to contribute is to say that we're just going to make it work longer.
Calm down, because not you, but everything you said. But it's first of all, it's not reality till it's reality. It's not people say all kinds of daily. You will encounter somebody saying something that is designed to make you fly off the handle, and you just be calm because it's not happening till it's happening. And second,
I'm not even American.
And second of all, there's people that. What do you mean age of retirement? People retire at 40. People retire at 35. They retire somehow. And I know, of course, what they mean is the benefits, getting paid for that. So it's don't they already have a homeless problem? So, you think like, well, we changed it. You're supposed to be working till you're 70, 80 now. You're going to live longer. Like, no, I'm going to join the ever-increasing herds of homeless people. And we're going to say, screw all the laws and build our own damn houses.
Yeah.
And I agree with what you're saying of read the room. Read the year we're in. Read the 2024. Read the technology. Read the entitlement. Like, don't think I don't notice the way you call these things. What do you have to say about the entitlement? That word's been like misused for years now. You can't slap it on people that have busted their humps their whole life, and you're screwing out of what they
and I'm sure
deserve.
Nikki Haley is going to work till she's 70 or 80 or however high they want to make it.
So there's a lot of this entitlement thing, but there are whole veins of culture that suffer from what I call backwardism, and I see it display in their mannerisms. She's got a nice pearly white set of choppers there. I would never criticize how somebody looks, but talking through her teeth, they're gonna have to just bite the mullet and work till they're 80. Why are you chomping at me? I see your suppressed rage and your backwards way of thinking. Yeah. It's all backwardism. Yeah. But just don't do like we are. We freaked out for you. Remain calm.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Fight the power that be.
Yeah.
Fight the power. Fight the power that be.
I like reacting, because the more people that we keep talking about this, and the more we keep putting it out there, hopefully it will like spur on change. And again, we're Canadians, man. We're not even a party to the system.
But I empathize because we do crazy. We got wacky things that happen too.
Wacky nonsense going on here too. And it's like the more we talk about these things and say like, no, we're not participating in your ridiculousness.
We did that once already.
And like the more we just get on board and we all talk about it and just like create a culture of like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing nope.
Exactamundo.
Hopefully it will like invoke some positive uniting change that brings us together. But,
and if you are looking at our perspective and that's bubbling some kind of irritation, I'm not dismissing that too. It's not good to just be, we said trigger warning, but it's not good to be a scoffing idiot either. I'm just saying if you allow yourself, you can be freaked out by that. I agree with what you're saying. If you're against it, cultivate a culture of no. Well, then I better plan ahead then. I better do my darndest to not have to. Maybe that's the plan, is to get you worried so that you work extra hard so that you can retire early or something. Yeah, maybe. Which, very clever, but I detect in once again what I regard as backwardism. Your face is smiling, but you're biting towards me. Your energy's off. What's going on here? Why do people do that? Sometimes people, it's like, if things become overwhelmingly unfair, they're like on the side of that unfair thing. And like coming up with reasons why it actually does make sense. I call it backwardism, and our subculture is spreading that, you only have to look at the other people. Backwardism. Got it.
All right, guys.
Don't think you smarted anything.
Leave a comment in the box of what you think about this situation, whether or not she has a good point. Maybe you think that we should raise the age of retirement. Just happen to not be on that side.
Maybe.
But if you liked our reaction, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share this with a friend, and everyone. Till next time, stay spiritual.